Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. This video today is going to be introducing pretty much the next month that you guys will be following along with, whether it's here on the YouTube channel, on the website. You guys can find that at theromancolt.com, or if you follow the adventures on Twitter or Instagram, you guys can find those right about here also. Instagram, Twitter. So, if you have been following me prior to this video, you might have seen the hashtag Around the World 2K18 a couple times on some posts. And this has been a trip I've been wanting to go on for about 2 years now. The whole idea behind the trip originally was going to visit my friend in Australia. And when I was going through and seeing how much a trip from the United States to Australia was going to cost me, I started to kind of explore different routes that I could take and see basically how far my dollar can stretch me, because like I said, I am very, very frugal. I don't like to spend money if I don't have to. So I want to make sure that my money can basically take me as far as I can make it go. For me to go from way up here in North Dakota all the way down to Melbourne, Australia, it was going to cost roughly the same as it would if I go the other way around and go through Europe and go through Asia and then get to Australia and then come back and do a full circle of the globe. So it's going to be one heck of a trip. I'm really excited to go on this. There's going to be a lot of fun stuff that you guys will be able to read or watch following this video, but you guys need to know where I'm going. First, I will be starting out with a nice 4-hour road trip down to Minneapolis and be flying over to Boston, which I've been to Boston a couple times. I love the city. Being a Yankees fan, that's probably the worst thing that I could say about Boston, but I really do love the city. It's full of history. The last time I was there, I actually went with Bray, who you would have seen in the first video we did in Arizona. He and another friend of ours, we went to Iceland together and we had left through Boston. So I'm really excited to go back there. I'll have about 10 or 12 hours there, so I'll land in the morning and I'll be leaving that night. Hoping to check out some things. If you guys have any suggestions, comment on the bottom of this video. Reach out to me on social media. I'd love to hear if you guys have some suggestions, because right now I'm throwing a couple ideas around, but for the most part, if I'm just gonna wing it, I'm not gonna have too scheduled of a plan. From Boston, I will be taking a flight all the way to London. So I've never been to London before either. I'm really excited about that. London is one of those places where I'm so excited to go to, because just off the top of your head, you think Buckingham Palace, Big Ben, the London Eye, the museums. There's so many places in London that are such hot tourist spots that just being there is going to be an experience of itself. And the one thing that I want to be doing in London is at least check out the London Eye, because I feel like that would be a beautiful way to see the city. It'd be a really cool experience. I don't like heights all that much, so it'd be a good adrenaline rush. I'll have a couple days there, and then I will be headed back to Poland, which when I took my first trip to Europe, started out in Poland. I'll have 10 days in there, and if you guys stay following on Instagram or Twitter, you'll see I've been putting out some polls because I'm trying to get some ideas, because 10 days in Poland, the one thing that I want to do there is go take a tour of Auschwitz and Birkenau. I think it'd be really important to just kind of go there and reflect. After Poland, or after I get that experience accomplished, I'm kind of open to a couple different side trips, and so stay updated on Instagram and Twitter. Be sure to vote in those polls. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do yet, but got a couple different cool options. From there, Poland, after that I'll be going to Bangkok, Thailand, so that'll be interesting. To be honest with you, that is the one that I'm maybe most intimidated by, so I'm glad that I'll be getting out of my comfort zone in Thailand. I won't have a ton of time there. It was just the cheapest way to get to Australia. From there, of course, I'll be going down and flying into Melbourne, which is right about there. It's kind of up in the air. I'm gonna just let my friend Jaden take me where he wants, show me what he wants, just live the Australian lifestyle for a week and maybe get involved. He's got a really cool business that he set up called Fundamentality Basketball Experience, I believe. If you guys check out in the description of this video, I'll put a link to his site on there. For anybody down in Australia that's watching, he's got a very, very, very thorough basketball academy that he has started up, and I know he's going to do great things with it. So that's how we met back in college. We both were playing basketball, so it'll be fun to kind of see how he's been developing, you know, the new age of Australian basketball players. So that I'm looking forward to that. Really have no expectations at any of these places, really. I got a couple places where I want to go, but the big thing that I've taken away from going on trips and traveling and seeing places has been, don't set expectations, because they're never going to be met. You might exceed them, you might not reach them. And so for me, I just try not to set any expectation or level of what I am imagining going into a place. And I think that's really the fun thing about travel is, until you've been there, you really don't know for yourself. You can watch all the videos you want, you can read all these guidebooks, you can watch all these documentaries, but until you go there, you're never gonna know for sure. And once you get there, you're gonna have your own experience. My experience isn't gonna be the same as the next guy down the street or the next girl coming on the next plane, you know. And so after Australia, I'll be stopping in Hawaii for about a day and a half. I don't want to give away what I'll be doing there, but that will be something that you guys are going to want to check out for sure. Stay up to date on that. From there, we'll be headed home. A couple stops in Portland and Seattle before I get back to Minneapolis, and then a nice little road trip home. So be sure to follow. We're going to be making a trip around the world together. I'm excited for the adventures. I'm excited for the unknown. It'll be nice to get out of your comfort zone and just kind of be open to new experiences. If you guys are wondering how much this trip is costing me, check this out in the next video. We'll have the kind of a rough price breakdown of what I'm expecting to pay. You know, like I said, I try to do everything on a budget. Travel is not something that is out of anyone's reach. You guys will be shocked by the flight from the United States to Great Britain. So check that next video out, because I'm sure you guys are going to be blown away when you find out it might be cheaper to travel to Europe than it is to travel across the United States. So I look forward to meeting up with you guys later. Feel free, again, follow me, Instagram, Twitter, reach out to me here, message any of the social media accounts, comment on here, check out the website. We'll have some really cool articles going forward. Look forward to connecting with you guys, and we'll see you later.